Welcome to Mirror Domains, and this is my Tenants 2024 Horror Anthology Full Movie reaction. Now, this movie is on TUBI, guys. That was just brought to my attention by Clark Wolf's social media. If you don't know who she is, she does this horror movie show and stuff that she does here on YouTube's that I've been a big fan of hers since the Clutter Nightmare days. And she's an actress as well. That's cool. She's in this movie, Tenants. Now, I don't think she's in the entire movie. I think she's just in one small section. So, here's how it goes, guys. If you haven't watched one of these from me before, this is not meant to be fully shown here on the side. I can't because of copyright reasons, right? What's meant for you to do is to take a window of your own, TUBI, put it up over mine, and we'll sync it together. And forever in the annals of history, as long as YouTube exists, we'll be watching this movie, Tenants. Now, that being said, this is horror, and I was looking at the parents' guide, so it doesn't say any nudity, but lots of violence and gore, so that's cool. That's right up my alley. Hey, we watched X together here on the channel, guys, and somehow we made it through that one. That was a lot of fun. So I will always have my hand over the little censor button here. And that being said, this movie comes in at just about an hour and 34 minutes. I'm probably about an hour and a half. So we'll be out of here by 1 or so, and then I'll let you know my thoughts. So let's get underway for Tenants 2024. Oh, one more thing here, guys. Obviously, this is a lower budget film, right? Does that mean that I should rank it on the same criteria as, say, a higher budget film like Until Dawn that had like a $15 million budget? Or Sinners that had a $90 million budget? No. But that doesn't mean that there's not entertainment value here. I would say that this, from the first glance, looks a little bit on the budget of, say, like a Terrifier. But hey, people like that, so hopefully we will also like Tenants. Let's take a look. So I'm hitting the play button now, and I'll give you guys time codes as we go throughout this movie. And you'll be able to follow it along with the little time code stamps. This is just the intro. So when we're done the intro stuff, I'll say movie starting now after the credits and stuff, and that's when the first section will start. I'll break it up into the little anthology sequences. I do this live, guys. I do all of this live. So when I flick back and forth here, I'm sorry that I got to put on the little censor thing here because of, as I said, it's copyright. We got to play ball here, right? Waves crashing. Wallach Productions. I don't even know who the director is. I'm guessing there's a different director for each section, right? If it's anthology, kind of like VHS. 13th Floor Productions. And we are underway now for Tenants. I don't even know what city this is. Sorry. Is this LA? I don't know. Okay. Music seems to be impactful. Setting the stage here. Tenants. Wind howling. Ryan Valdez. Yeah, there's something to be said about smaller films like this that they're like a treasure trove of like finding new talent, right? Finding new stories, because not everything has to be like the huge big budgets and stuff for there to be value. I mean, that's how, as I said, Terrifier got discovered. That's El Mariachi, right? Come on. And it kind of just, oh, there she is, Clark Wolf, her name right there. So it goes back to like the people who make these types of films are fans of the craft, fans of the film genre, because I'm sure they're probably not paid all that highly because of the budget constraints, but they're trying. It's the zeal that gets me into it, right? Directors Buzz Wallach, Sean Messler. Okay, so there are different directors there. So does that mean there's 4 segments? So what is that? Just about 20, 25 minutes a segment? What the heck is that? Something in kind of a cocoon. Now, they said there was no nudity in here, but just in case a nude body pops out of this ooze. Very Invasion of the Body Snatchers. So is she an alien or something? Okay. So I think this is our main character because we put, when I looked at the production photos to try to find a thumbnail, she was all over it. So is that the same person? So it is kind of like a clone thing, huh? High-pitched ringing. Kind of like the It creature, or not the It creature, the Thing, right? It makes a duplicate. I like that shaking effect. That was kind of cool. So when we were done the credits, we're just over the 5-minute mark, guys. Just over the 5-minute mark. I'll put the timestamps in after in post. So it'll take about a day or so to get in.
I am so sorry. I'm just spilled $29 coffee all over.
$29 coffee? Hey, you know what? I got my cheap 50-cent coffee here. Emily. Okay. First impression. Acting seems competent. It's not on the level of, say, Pooh, Blood, and Honey. So that's good news. $26. Like I had a conversation about Starbucks with somebody the other day too, and it's like, how could you spend that much? Well, we all have our vices, right?
How's my favorite clan on this fine morning?
Old.
Bad news, yeah.
Great. Now I can't even book a movie called Mecha Kanda.
Mecha Conda. Okay. Yeah, being an actor, gotta be so tough. Always living in rejection of, like, you didn't get the part. Always vying to be part of something. I don't know if I can live like that. And some people don't. You just gotta make your own projects, which is one of the reasons why I watch movies like this, because the people that made these or this type of film are people who are just like, okay, we're gonna make it ourselves, kind of thing.
Roland film.
Holy shit, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look. Blue on blue.
Okay, I need to get ready, so shoo shoo shoo.
All right.
Did she actually win anything though? Yet? No? Yes? Ooh. Plumbing? Whew. She's very needy.
Take pictures myself. I was just on my way to
Oh wow, so sweet. Thanks for fixing.
Okay, so that's our first encounter of a little bit of bad line delivery there from that guy. But whatever. Hey, even the big movies have bad line delivery every now and then, guys. Oh, so a disease, huh? You know, I like this kind of thing where it's episodic. What was that? John Carpenter's Body Bags was like this, right? It was the Stacy Keach character that had vanity as his vice, and he wanted hair. Now she wants makeup, kind of thing. Ooh, that's bad.
Here and welcome back to my
Hey,
series on DIY
there she is.
self-care. Today
Cool.
we're going to be making a
Yeah. Clark's awesome. She's very knowledgeable about horror stuff. We don't always agree about things, though, which is okay. Sardines and asparagus.
Don't forget to like
That's
and subscribe.
nasty. A mulch. So that's supposed to be like a home cure.
Who's up?
Looks like she's having a tough time getting that down. Hey, guys. Oh, yeah, I guess Tubi is with ads. My apologies, guys. Usually when we do our live shows where there's ads, I'm able to fast forward through them, but I didn't see any listed there. So we'll do a timestamp after the commercial's done here for you guys. Wonder how Yeah, Disney Plus just had. I'm part of their ad tier version, and I thought I could fast forward through their ads, and it didn't. It didn't let me do that. So it is what it is. I guess that's one of the prices to pay watching it on Tubi for free. But uh, it does add a little bit more time to the running time. Because you can see the bar here, right? When there's commercial breaks, there's usually a little dot on the bar here. So we're back at 12 minutes. 12 minutes now. 12-minute mark.
Sweetie, I'm not doing so well. I'm breaking out in a terrible rash.
Like hives, right? When people get anxious and nervous, they like break out in sweats and then they get like itchy.
Do you think they're just handing out roles to former child stars in their 40s?
So that toilet is nasty. That's a little bit better, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely. Well, makeup effects. So was it like eating her flesh? I don't know.
I know.
What happened?
Okay, so we know the thing in the basement. Did that come from water? But she had an interaction with her, right? So is that how it's getting passed? Is it like a disease that gets transferred by just being in proximity to it? And those pants look like they're just a bit too tight. Sorry. Sardines and asparagus. Yeah, you're supposed to put it on there, not drink it, right? And she drank it.
Work out. You just gotta. Oh, son of a.
Oh, no, he's cut. That's not good. $15, 30 seconds. Okay. I don't know if the soundtrack is working to the detriment of it. It's adding a certain level of campiness to it, and maybe that's what they're going for. A little bit of whimsy, kind of like Tales from the Dark Side, a little bit. Like guys, I could make observations. Like the lighting it's too bright. That's one of the things that happens is that you overlight things so that it doesn't become cinematic. Like look at the Batman. Look at Matt Reeves' Batman. A lot of it's dark, like darkly lit, because that's how things normally are. This looks like it's flooded by lights all over the place, kind of like my room here. Well, that's just a choice. And we will analyze that afterwards when we see it all in context. Is this what they were shooting for? Is this what they wanted? Right? Oh, she's got a lust for it now. She wants blood. Yeah, you're hearing voices. So is this thing corrupting her mind as well? Obviously is, right? She gonna murder him and harvest his flesh?
Everything happens for a reason, babe.
The musical cues. Ah. That's good effects. Ruined his nice shirt. And she's just rubbing herself in the blood now. Bathing in it, if you will. Curious. Where are we at? 18 minutes, 50 seconds. We're back with her now. The clone. It is a trade-off, guys. You can either have things lit up like this all the time, or you can try to have certain real light to it, but then you got to boost the gain, and that adds a graininess to it if you don't have really high quality lenses and stuff with a certain aperture levels. Oh, here she comes. So do they know each other or recognize each other? Ew. No. She's not okay. Okay, so there's the voices again, and she can hear them. We got to figure out what is the connection between the voices and how she was born in the basement, right? Out of that cocoon kind of thing. Oh, smoke monster.
Who are you? Who are you? How did you get in here?
What evil? Hey, there she is.
sister. They live upstairs.
I know who Emily and Joni are.
Really? How do you know that, old man? Okay, guys. It's interesting.
Emily.
Okay.
With her.
I can't tell if it's script. The script has some difficult lines. This guy has to pull off some difficult lines here. Who are you? Are you going to hurt her? Yeah. Like sometimes you think a line is easy to say and have it be convincing, but sometimes the simplest lines are not that.
I know I'm not losing it.
Okay, so are we into the second story now? That came just after the 20-minute mark, 22:30. Looks like this guy's a hoarder. His apartment's all cluttered with stuff. Hmm. Yeah, there used to be a hoarder that lived in my building, and he was constantly just dragging stuff to his apartment. And there was like you walk by there, and you could see like it all like that. And you're like, how can people live like that? Okay, so it seems like the commercials are in every 5 minutes for TUBI. I'm going to have to fast forward through it. So, guys, if you like this and you want to see more, I'm thinking about doing another one of these tomorrow for a movie called In Flight. That's also on TUBI. Because when I was pulling up this movie, In Flight's on there, and I thought, hey, I know her as well. Tiffany Smith. And I never got a chance to see these movies because these movies never had a wide release, right? So I want to check out that movie as well. And I figure if I'm going to watch it, might as well come on here and share it with everybody. See if we can expose some of my fan base to these films, even though movie reactions of this ilk usually don't get that many reviews because everybody wants the condensed short versions. Even though this is the exact same thing that you would buy from people on their Patreons, except you would just have a little timer here that gives the time code, and you just have them sitting here for the same amount of time. It's just all of that's cut out. All right, we're back.
How are you doing today?
Oh, well enough. Well enough. How's that young lady you've been seeing?
Jude and Declan here. So a father-son story. I'm guessing it's going to have to do with grief because we saw him talking about his wife, right?
It's a nice day out.
No need for all that.
That's the thing. Yeah. The hoarders, they don't realize that they don't think it's that bad.
Let me make a space here on the table where we can eat.
You got all these bags of junk. It's not clean. It invites bugs. I couldn't live like that. They are doing a good job of setting up the scenarios, of depicting, okay, this is the situation.
Tell me about your week.
These are the people. Looks like he may be a religious man. He's got a cross, or the crucifix thing. Okay, so see this scene? There's shadow on the faces. It's darker. It's lit a little bit more cinematic.
No, I can't bring them over here. I can't have them see you like this.
Oh, yeah, see, now that's the thing. Roaches. Yeah, sometimes you got to play it safe by not saying, please don't come over. And I don't understand the hoarder's mentality. Is it like an addiction? Can you treat it like that? It looks like it's partially triggered by the loss of his wife here, right? He doesn't want to get rid of the stuff because stuff of it, it belonged to his wife, so he doesn't want to say goodbye. He's holding on to it.
This.
Some of your mother's things are in there.
Yeah.
Like what? Did she eat out of the...
Yeah, this guy's good.
Please don't take our things. I love you, son.
Hard. Yeah, that's hard. See, no, that was good. That was a good scene. Sometimes you just gotta face unpleasant facts. And if it were like an addiction, then you kind of have to say, well, how long are you going to let this control you? And if holding on to the things are like an addiction, then it's kind of like it convince yourself that this is what you need, this is what you have to have no matter what, right? And they've done a good job of portraying that. They really have. Especially for the time constraint as well. What's this? Is there an alien creature in there? Or a clone? Yeah, see? It's okay to use shadow and not have everything perfectly lit. There's a pizza box on the floor. Water stains on the ceiling. Trash monster. Is that what this is? So it's
Eleanor,
metaphorical, right? The things that you covet will end up destroying you. Because in the first one, it was her vanity. This one, it's her. It's his grief.
you weren't supposed to go before me. The, the life of the party.
No, I think husbands should outlive the wife. At least that's the way I think about it. That I'll be there if I can. I'll be there when it's your time.
Come with me now.
He does have a gentle voice, right? This is interesting because this could become, if this wasn't handled well, this could be very laughable, a garbage monster. But the way that they built it up and executed it, it works. And I like it. So is that the second one? 34 minutes, just over the 34-minute mark, guys. She continues to run down the hallway trying to evade the smoke monster. Oh, looks like there's a figure there. Is that who the guy... Yeah, we haven't seen this guy in the hat yet, right? And it's because it's an anthology, we can't really break this down into different acts. Ooh, I like that. The hand coming around there, that was creepy. It feels like maybe she was escaping hell or something, and now this demon's followed her up from the afterlife or something. I don't know. So there is a bit of a mystery to this, to try to figure out what's going on. And as we progress, it seems to be tainting more people in the complex here. Ooh, you see the eyes? It's really dark on my screen. See if I can get a bigger shot of it here. It looks like we're not going to get that shot again. But that was creepy. You just saw a bunch of eyes. No, not this guy again.
Good luck.
Photographer. He's got a camera there. Mystical music. How about you guys? You got an appreciation for photography? In case that's a looks like a dead body in a tub or something. All right, so this is the third story, right? 37 minutes, 34 seconds, 37 minutes, 30 seconds or so. So is this guy a serial killer or something? Or a crime scene photographer? It does seem like he might be a killer of some kind, right? Because he had that bandage around his arm. He took a picture of a body in a tub there, it looked like. So that was kind of eerie. All right, guys, we're in the middle of a commercial again, and we're back. 38 minutes, 50 seconds. We are back in it. So, about 40 minutes left. 45 minutes, maybe. He walks into a bathroom, very reminiscent of Psycho, except from the killer's point of view, maybe. Ooh. Now, we don't know that he lives alone, right? Nobody's there. Yeah, that would creep me out. I like the framing. I like the framing of this. Oof. Just like La Llorona. So, if he's a killer, then his victims are coming back to haunt him, right? Leonard. Oh, that's creepy. Yeah, just the flashing. You see the shadow behind him? Oh, the body's not in there anymore.
Me, Leonard? Is that why you took my pictures?
Okay. So he is the landlord, right? Caretaker of the facility. And he killed Catherine out of jealousy.
Is that
Looks like
what
she's
you
having a
think
one-night
happened?
stand or something. He's jealous. I'll never understand that. If you guys, if you're never gonna get a girl, you gotta come to terms with it, and you gotta move on.
Because he's my brother-in-law.
But here, listen to that. See what I just said there? That means they're tying into themes that we kind of all can relate to or understand, right? Or
I don't want anybody to hurt you.
Except you hurt me, Leonard.
yeah, except you, Leonard.
You?
So he's really going off the deep end with his delusions. Hmm. Well, it seems like he's fairly delusional.
Don't have friends.
Stop.
Stop. Stop it. I like how in the flashback here, there's a little bit of a haze around the outer rim of the frame.
Did you have a good night?
you like his eyes? Did you have a good night with him? He's not elevating his voice, though, when he's giving these lines. Is that a directing choice? They wanted to try a different type of psycho? Like, there's not anger there. There's a detachment of emotion almost, right? And yeah, that's don't need to watch that. That's hard to watch. I like the sound design of it too. There's no music here. There's just this ominous buzzing, ringing. That's a good frame. And see his arm, it's all scratched up, so that's why it's bandaged.
It was gonna be a nice day. A little catch up.
So you ready to take your penance here, Leonard?
I will never see my sister again because you are a coward.
Tell me what to do.
You can do nothing. You are.
Okay. Well, the door opened on its own there. Doesn't look like he's out of it yet. He gets pulled into the light. You heard the water get turned on there, so I'm guessing he's going to get drowned just the way that she was. Oh, so it's him in the picture. Okay. Okay. So that was the third story. Wait a minute, that was weird. It went from 520 to 210 on the door number 606. You see that? What's going on there? $501. So are they saying that the floors in which she's on is changing as well? We got the shaky thing going on again. Is she herself trying? She manifesting all of this somehow? Yeah, I don't know if the soundtrack's working for me. At least in these little interlude segments.
Yeah.
No, I can't be. I was just on the 5th.
Oh, so we saw 510. No. I live alone. Sorry, I don't mean to be. I'm not mocking the lines here, guys. If you've watched these from me before, I'm just absorbing the scene, right? I don't believe you, James. I think that you are mocking the lines. Well, you just have to believe my word. 408. It does seem like she's involved with these things happening within the building.
I don't know what you want from me.
So is this a couple fighting?
You want, whenever you want. Good times, Tim, right? And then when the time.
Ooh. She's livid. She looks vaguely familiar.
What can I do? If there's something else, please tell me.
Yeah, I think I've seen her before. Having trouble placing it though. Don't you hate that when that happens when you recognize a face, but it's like I can't remember where I saw that person before.
Your body didn't betray you. You didn't feel her kick one day.
Miscarriage? That's hurtful.
Touch you? Let alone even talk about trying again.
Wow.
I lost my baby too.
Yeah. We all grieve differently, though, right?
I'll be home as soon as I can. I love you.
That's tough. We can, unless you're ever living through that, then you can never relate to that, right? That was a good scene. Both did it well. I want to take a look at her face again. Might have to look at the IMDb to figure out who she is. But her face does look familiar, and I've seen it before. I don't. That's a good look. Okay, so she hears the voices. This one will be dark, though, if we hear baby crying. And there it is. They're not being shy with the subject matter, with the subjects that they're tackling here. This is dark territory. Where's this? This was at the 57-minute mark, guys. So this started just around 52 minutes. This section. Wonder if was it the same composer throughout the entire, or did they have different composers for each segment? Okay, okay. I think I recognize her now. I think I've seen her on a reaction with Roxy for was it not wasn't Long Legs. What was it? Hereditary? Did they do Hereditary? I think she was right. That's her. Um, for not Cinepals. Real Rejects, right? Is that it? I don't know. I don't watch it them too much. But I've got like a long list of YouTubers that are in this kind of game uh, bookmarked, and every now and then I'll cycle through them to see what people are doing because I want to know. It's about giving myself information.
She just stopped living.
She's doing a good job with it,
There
though.
one day and the next day.
Wow. Well, that's sad.
Most in this world.
How could I be mad at her? Feel things that you never thought possible.
Did you lose someone?
See, the writers are tackling difficult subjects, and there are some really good, well-written scenes here.
You'll do anything to make it go away.
Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't remember where she's supposed to go. Okay.
Thank you.
That's a bit weird. That doesn't strike you as odd? All right, we're at a commercial break here, guys. I just got to blow my nose because I sneezed. I'll cut this out in post. Break. Wow, these TUBI commercials are in French. Is it because I'm in Canada? All right, we're back in. 1 hour and 1 minute, 50 seconds. How's this story going to end? I don't remember her name, by the way. Well, as I said, I'll look up the IMDb after here. All I knew that it was Clark Wolf was in this. But I thought she had a bigger segment. And we are getting close to the end here. We're like half an hour. Or less. Yeah, the baby crying is eerie, for sure. Oh, I thought you could see its face. Oof. Why was there blood on it? There's a baby crying and then there's like crackling noises as well, like something's skittering. Ugh. Is that like a spider? Uh, oh, the sound design on this thing is gross. Looks like we got an animatronic in play here. It's not going to try to climb inside her, is it? That's really vile. And everything is all cleaned up now. So she got like a weird spider baby now, right? Is that what they're saying? Don't know what we're going to see here, guys. That's disturbing. So it did go inside of her. Wow. They really are pushing the limits here, and I respect that with the gruesomeness. Huh. Like, it is sinister. That's sinister. You know how I was saying that, like, these interlude sequences here are campy, but then you've got some really dark subjects going on here with grief, and then that spider baby thing, garbage monster, serial killer. So she's stuck in a loop where she can't get up to the floor that she lives on. She's just going over the 6th floor over and over again. And I think it is the music that gives that kind of vibe to the campiness. And I haven't decided yet if that mix of campy to serious mad subjects is being juggled well enough yet. Yeah, the dark eyes are definitely really creepy.
You're on 2, babe.
2. Well, we saw that she was on 6. Just leaving garbage in the hallway. Belinda. So is this a new story that starts at 108? 108, guys? Cool music. Always crack your eggs on a flat surface, everybody. Otherwise you get shells inside. I'm sorry, I'm a cook.
Gracie!
Oh, there she is.
Linda!
Hey.
Or Belinda. So Belinda
It's just that
puts her name tags on everything. Well, we'll see.
I sent you a payment request, so if you could just get that to me.
So roommates at odds with each other, huh? Yoga, huh?
Of course, just whenever, you know, but before tomorrow.
Okay. So the scenario is that they don't like each other. Oh, look at that glare. Something else is going on there. She's very picky about how things are done. Has to be done a certain way. Well, you get that read because she put her name tag on everything. Nope. Chamomile, huh?
Yeah. Great.
Thanks.
Okay, so you get. I didn't think that she would be playing like, I guess, a serial killer or something. Rat poison. Damn, I can't get this one piece of lint off my shirt.
What are roommates for?
I just took them off to trim my toenails, and anyway.
No, she won't like that. Trimming your toenails. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had chamomile tea. No coaster?
Just
Can you could you guys live with a control freak like that? Nice. I see what's behind there. So she's a smoker as well. Well, yeah, when she poked her head into the hallway there and said, keep things down or something, right? That's in line with her character if she's a control freak like this. That things have to be done a certain way. So she drank the tea, obviously.
I forgot to get the power bill money.
You just had this bag ready, a body bag. Or is it a shower curtain? Okay, I think it's a shower curtain, right? Did I see the little rings?
Gracie?
Okay. Did you try to... Oh. Okay. Wow. And you still didn't get the power bill money, the hydro bill money. No, Linda. Okay, now she's dead, right? So what's the message in this one? Is it because she's a control freak? Is Gracie going to come back to haunt her?
Jack, I just need.
Mm, 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 mm. Now, careful here. Sawing up a body is not as easy as it would think. You would think. Okay, so she is going to come back and haunt her. Not that I would know anything about cutting up a body. I'm just, what was that scene in Snatch? We was talking about breaking up the body and feeding it to pigs.
Bitch.
Okay, so is Gracie really dead though, or is this all just going on in her head?
It was a mistake. I made a mistake. Please come out so we can.
I like her line delivery there. This is fun. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't have oof. I shouldn't have a smile on my face, but it's just... Okay. Wow. All right. It's a lot of blood. And if you wonder why I'm looking in two different places here, guys, it's because I got two monitors. I can see it on two screens. Had her knocked out her eye?
Is not washing.
Soaking is not washing. Okay, so ripped out her eye. A little, is that like an homage to Hostel? Ooh. Bowels in or bowels out? I'll decide for you. Okie dokie then. Here we go. So they're just going to keep on going at each other here? Strangle her with your intestines? They must have had fun filming this one, though. You want me to do what? Like, okay. Well, you tried to strangle her before and it didn't do anything. Okay, and they're slowly realizing it. Wait a minute, though. You'd be like, if we can't die,
Gracie, I have to.
yeah, who's this other actress? Your blog.
I help people.
Oh yeah, because she was the one that gave the recipe for the skincare thing, right? Oh no, kiss and make up.
So now what?
Well, oh, is there 3 roommates? Okay. Are they going to kill him now? All right, that one was fun. Yeah. Uh where are we at? 122. So just about 10 minutes left here. We got to get some kind of conclusive answer to what's going on with her storyline. This why the clone can't get to her own room. It looks like we're finally going to get there. And hopefully we'll figure out what exactly is going on here. So now she's in some kind of nether realm, it looks like, where everybody in the building is getting assaulted or dying in some gruesome way.
Thought you might
Well,
miss
this
the
is
man who
Emily.
spoke.
I don't know what's going on here.
You look great. It's not that. I just.
Did you? You're dead?
St. Michael's Cemetery.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on either. Is she just slowly absorbing the real one's memories? Or.
You're gone. You are from.
From Brody. Was, are they trying to say that she came from another dimension? I'm still trying to figure out where this cocoon thing all fits into it.
To be with my sister. Leave me alone.
Okay. So is this supposed to be like death? That you're supposed to pass on to the afterlife? Did she die or something? And this is kind of like
Untold.
some kind of purgatory?
You are not supposed to be here.
And again, we're going back to the theme of grief.
This is not yours.
Okay. So we went all the way back to the cocoon part.
That is just a fraction of what you have done by coming here. You.
So is her sister dead and she's created this alternate reality?
No.
So there is an overlying theme of accepting death.
Accept your fate. Please.
It's time to say goodbye. Hmm. And that's all you could ever want. Always tell your loved ones that you love them. How you feel. Wow. I didn't expect this to come around like this. So it was kind of like an alternate reality kind of thing. Oh, I see a bottle of something there. This was all in her. All in her grief. Guys, I gotta say that I'm rather impressed with the way that this all came together. Like there's depth there. What now? What's happening? So she wasn't out? Is that it? That's it. Why is that? Acting rash. I don't know why Tubi's doing that. Was written and directed by Sean Messler. Okay. That one was, I had a bit of an issue with like the execution. So I'm guessing like that first one definitely had a different tone and feel to it. Buzz Holic Hoarder. Yeah, like the cinematography was different, glaringly different in between those ones. And then he comes back for that one. The photograph, I think, was, nah. Blake Regal. Laundry Day was good. Jonathan Lewis, Tara Erickson, is that it? And then Need Anything. Buzz did that one. Okay. Clark Wolf. And then who's that? Fania Sanchez? I wish this bar wasn't here. You're not supposed to be here, Buzz also did. Okay, so he did the overarching narrative to tie it all together as well. Mary O'Neill. I don't think there's any post-credit scene. Okay, so guys, Tenants. Thumbs up. Let's go over to the IMDb here and get some actors, some names here. Now this came out last year, so let's take a look. The Seeker. Mary O'Neill is Joni. Okay. yeah, Clark Wolf did a good job in this. That was a lot of fun. Tara Erickson. Okay. Who else did I want to look at? The was it Gracie Fana Sanchez? Declan also did a good job. The Aqua Danso. Because while he just had to come in and do like a freak out scene about his dad and stuff, he really helped tie that together. Let's see what else he's done here. Some TV stuff. Some other shorts. And this is what I like. See, this is the one reason why I like to watch movies like this too, is because then you get to see who these people are. And sometimes you find the diamond in the rough before they break out, kind of thing, right? Before they get their big chance and say, I knew this guy before, guys. That's the cool thing, right? Okay, so Fania Sanchez, her face, she did look familiar too. Creepshow 2019. TV series, Abrams Boy, House of Ashes. A good Scream shorts, a lot of short stuff. Which is good, that's fine. I mean, you got to build up your resume somehow. Maybe it's just the eyes. Her face does look familiar, though. Tara, yeah, she was the one on the Real Rejects one, right, that I said? Some shorts. Paranoia. But she did some good stuff there too. Like that hallway scene, that's hard to do. That was some difficult dialogue to get through. Jurassic Park there. Let me see. Let's go over to my YouTube list here of reactors. Do I have Real Rejects on here? No, I don't. Thought I did. Yeah, because she does like reactions and stuff, right? I thought I saw her with Roxy. Maybe it was Hereditary. Maybe it looks like maybe she's not on here anymore. At least back when I as you can see, guys, here, if I had watched one of these, oh, there she is, right there, where the Millers. If you saw that I had watched it, it's got like the red line on the bottom, right? So I haven't, like, I like to watch a little bit more less polished reactors. Like, yeah, see, I'll watch a little bit of the Doomsday one there. Good actress, though. That's cool stuff. And then this Mary O'Neill, the one that kind of tied this all together. Malum. Well, that's the other one with Clark Wolf that I haven't seen. Is that on Tubi? Let's find out. That's sometimes the posters are a little salacious. No, that's not on Tubi. I'll have to find that one someday, though. If I can see that one would be cool to see too. But yeah, this Mary O'Neill did a good job. Valley Heart, Mother's Milk. So a lot of shorts and stuff too. So all these people are just waiting to break out to make their mark, where somebody will be like, we're working with that person. And it's cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. All right, Tenants, guys. What did you think? Let me know in the comments below. Is there a tomato score for it? I don't know. Let's take a look. See, there it's listed as 2023. IMDb had it for 2024. No ratings up there. 4 reviews, though. Plays like a horror anthology rock opera with blood on the guitar strings. The strength behind Tenants lies in its emotional connection with its development, not only through its interweaving of characters and their stories, but also its emotive reach towards its audience. Well, there's a lot of grief there about the acceptance of death that I was not expecting to be in there. And I think that is enough for me to push it over the line to say that, yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. So, guys, as I said, if you like this kind of thing, I don't know, maybe later on today or tomorrow, I am going to do In Flight as well. That's sort of in like the same wheelhouse of budget constraints and stuff. So, what's that one about? The night before Claire Reynolds' trip to Paris, she catches the eye of a mysterious, handsome stranger. That's the last thing she remembers before waking up on a plane with no recollection of what happened after that. Oh, okay. She just wakes up on the plane? Huh. Interesting stuff. We'll be checking it out for sure, right here on Mirror Domains. Now, as I said, this is live. This was impromptu. I didn't expect anybody to come into the live chat. It was just like impulsive. I just did it like that. So, that being said, hey, if you like this kind of stuff, what can you find here on Mirror Domains? Well, we've got full movie reviews for Thunderbolts, full movie reactions for Tenants, as well as the Andor series, episodes 4, 5, and 6. Wow, I really like this series and the way that it's going. It's just incredibly well done. We got movie reviews up as well for Until Dawn and The Accountant 2. Trailer reactions for Weapons, Predator Badlands, and yeah, a lot of cool stuff. We do series reactions for Survivor, Season 48. And then occasionally we do some movie news headlines where we talk about all the trending movie news headlines of the day. So everything movies, and here, right here on Mirror Domains. All right, guys, let me know what you thought about this movie in the comments below if you saw it. And we'll talk about it. See you next time, right here on Mirror Domains.